Hey Leo, welcome to your second reading for November. This is a general reading for the collective of Leo, Sun, and Rising. May not resonate with everyone, so just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. You can, if you're here as a Leo Sun sign and it doesn't speak to you, check out the reading in this series that aligns with your rising sign. Sometimes it just comes through a little more strongly for your rising because that's the face we show to the world. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy what you see, you will consider joining us here and subscribing. And for those who are already with me for a while, I appreciate you and I send you lots and lots of love. We are coming up on Thanksgiving. This will be the last time I see you before Thanksgiving, unless you watch other readings. So I want to wish those who celebrate a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Be safe, be sound, and reflect on all there is to be grateful for. I am certainly grateful for you. Okay, so I'm pulling two cards from, I always forget it, Soul Coaching Oracle. One card for Divine Masculine, one card for Divine Feminine. So Leo, the way this works is I kind of separate it by sides, and you find the side that speaks to your experience of your connection. The other side would be that of your divine counterpart. Doesn't matter what their sun sign is. And you can always flip it around. So if the whole masculine side speaks to you, but you are certain you're the feminine, that's fine. Let go of the labels. I just have to have a structure. So the masculine gets emerging. I am emerging into the light with joy and ease. Look at that masculine pushing the sun up. Coming up out of that little lotus pod, emerging. Beautiful. I am emerging into the light with joy and ease. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. And feminine, here we are, awakening. I am joyously awake and aware and ready for anything. I feel like emerging and awakening are two different sides of the same coin. There's an awakening here for both. Within the connection. How lovely is that? So let me pull one card for you, Leo, from Sacred Traveler. Just something to think about. I keep telling everyone, we've got a big full moon solar eclipse coming up on the last day of November. I keep saying the 31st, but there's only 30 days in the month, I believe, so just pay no attention to me. Last day of the month, big full moon solar eclipse in the beginning of eclipse season. So what you would do with this energy here is it's usually going to be the opposite of what comes in this card is what needs to be released, because the full moons are about what we release. So let's see what you should focus on. Come on. You know you want to. All right, let's see what's coming through for Leo, Sun, and Rising. Wandering path. Enjoy the journey. Okay, so enjoy the journey would, to me, the opposite would be for me. I'm just going to say for me, for you, it might be something different. And I am Leo rising. So wandering path, enjoy the journey. To me, what I would need to release is my attachment to linear thinking, to things only going one way. Because when I do that, then I'm pushing against the grain of the wandering path. If you've ever read the book, if you haven't, I recommend it, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. Powerful, transformational book. The whole point of that story, if you want to, Occam's razor it down to its finest point, is the joy is in the journey around the side of the mountain, not in reaching the summit. So the son, it's father-son duo, the son wants a straight line, straight up the top of the mountain, because the son thinks that's where all the joy will be found. The father's wiser, though, and he knows that it's the journey around the side. So beautiful wandering path story for you there. Enjoy the journey. Loosen up your attachment to rigid viewpoints of how things should be. Note to self. Okay. I'm right there with you, Leo. So beautiful, beautiful message. I love it. I'm using a brand new deck for you today, Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. I don't get any money for saying that. I've been wanting it. And that is how I invest your donations to the channel. So some donations came through. Thank you for those who take the time, and have the ability to donate a little something. This is how I invest it for this and other things that are needed for the channel. But right now, I really wanted it. So first up, Leo. Leo gets the first crack at the new deck. I warmed it up for you though, Leo. Okay, are we ready? Oh, that came out last time too. Oh my goodness. So we have masculine showing up in the energy of 5 of Wands. Look at the gilding on this card. Isn't that gorgeous? So 5 of Wands is representing that conflict that has been present. Leo, your last reading was the struggle is real, and I feel like we're still there. And the feminine showing up in the 8 of Cups, that is either it can be a couple things, either an energy of walking away from something that doesn't serve them emotionally or from some drama. It can also be going in search of the 2 of Cups, right? Because if you look at this, what's missing, there's 8 cups standing up. What's missing is the 2 of Cups, which is the card of the soulmates. So I also feel that this card is, and it says in many of the books that I've read, that this is the beginning of the hermit's journey, the beginning of their ascent up the mountain, and the search for self-awareness, personal growth, right? You walk away from anything in life that no longer serves you, people, things, jobs, family members for some of us, and you go in search of yourself, your true self. So I'm going to clarify it, but as relates to the connection, it looks like we still might be in a bit of struggle. Oh, say it isn't so, Leo, my gosh. Well, there's the 10 of Cups. 8 of Swords, okay. And the 5 of Cups. Wow, wow, wow. All right. So the masculine energy here is very conflicted. I'm going to go through it. Don't worry. Feminine, there you are, Virgo. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you knew Virgo had to show up. I think it's a law now. And that came out in the morning reading. I should share the morning reading and the 6 of Swords. So we have Chariot and then the 6 of Swords. I'll pull up the cards in a minute. But you guys know, for those of you who have been here for a while, you know that I do a little morning reading, little spread, quick spread before coffee, like when I'm still kind of groggy. And that's when I just happen to feel that I have my best connection to, source, to the divine, to messages. I'm more open and I'm more pliable. So here's what came out. I'll just hold it up. It's hard for you to see because of the lighting. But the anchor card was the Chariot, which is right here, present experience for the feminine. That's a card of victory, of moving forward victoriously, depending on what lands on it. Does the Chariot move if the 4 of Pentacles lands on it? Nope. So I'm just giving that as an example. But then what came out in the 3-card spread was the 4 of Wands, twin flame energy, the Emperor, divine masculine, and the 8 of Wands, which is communication, can be travel for some of you, but because the Chariot and the 8 of Wands are both travel cards as well. So for some of you, I think communication may be coming in from the divine masculine and the Emperor, somebody who takes, jumps in the driver's seat and takes control. I feel it will all be victorious. That's what I see. So when I see the Chariot here, it gives me a good feeling. And the 6 of Swords is that moving to calmer waters, getting beyond all the turbulence. So that feels good. Masculine, here's another 5 in the future, 5 of Cups. Still stuck in the regrets of the past, the mistakes of the past. And look what's right behind him. That 2 of Cups that this person's in search of. So it feels like, right, emerging, awakening. I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but we'll see where this takes us. The 2 5s for the masculine do signify that there is some definite change of foot. Something's very unsettled, chaotic, conflicted. 5 of Wands usually represents outside interference, a lack of harmony and unity. Can be lots of fighting. I had the whole deck upside down, so I'm going to restart, but look what it landed on, the sun. So there you are, Leo. But I'm not going to take it because the deck was upside down. Okay. I'm distracted. 5 of Wands, please. Something very, very volatile is coming to an end here. The 10 of Swords. But I feel they're not being... Oh, wow. And look at this message of love or apology. I almost feel like... I know the masculine's coming through in the energy of the 5 of Wands, but I don't feel that they're the one causing the problem. I feel they're conflicted, that someone else is interfering with their forward motion. And it results in a very painful ending here. Something's done. Something that's been very discordant, like unharmonious, fraught with tension. Could be between the two of you, because I see that 8, but it could be someone else. And here's a message of love and apology. What I'm looking at is I feel a feminine saying, yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Like, go deal with your stuff. Like, I don't feel it's between the two. I feel it's going on for the masculine, and feminine's like, That's what I feel. It's just what I feel. Yeah, right? And here is the 5 of Cups again, right here underneath. And there's our masculine energy, divine masculine, Aries in that Emperor. Wow, wow, wow. So I feel they want to offer a message of love or apology for all this Michigust, all the 5 energy, the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Cups. Like, they've got regret. They're conflicted. There's something blocking them, interfering in an aggressive way. I know they have a lot of regret. But they're just stuck for the time being. In the past, look at this gorgeous card, 10 of Cups. That's that card, the happily ever after, the bliss, the nirvana, the ultimate in emotional contentment and happiness and joy. Right? But they don't know how to go for that. The moon, Pisces energy in the moon, lots of fears being triggered, lots of insecurities were triggered. This is all in the past. Yep. Look at all this anxiety, worry, fear, insecurity. Someone very preoccupied. So this is what it feels like. It feels as if this masculine in the past, this is the past, could be yesterday, could be 10 years ago. This 10 of Cups with the Virgo energy and the 9 of Pentacles. Got it? Happily ever after. All around the energy of this very independent person. Very independent, divine feminine energy. Someone that captures their attention. Very attracted to them. This masculine is. And they just stayed stuck in their fear and their apprehension and their worry and anxiety, sort of a little obsessed, I think, but not able to get over their fears. Yeah. Underneath is the Queen of Swords, right? Because either they're dealing with the Queen of Swords that'll cut them, or they just were more apprehensive about all the questions that were going to come, like all the dialogue that was going to have to happen. I did a reading the other day. I can't remember what sign, but I titled it, "Do We Really Have to Go There?" Because that's what this card feels like to me. When somebody's being apprehensive about dealing with the Queen of Swords, it's because they know she's not going to take any fluff. She's going to get straight to the facts, and she's a truth seeker and a truth teller. I'm saying she because it's a queen. It could be a guy. It doesn't matter. But the energy is one of, all right, you cannot BS me anymore. We're going to just deal with this here and now. And it can be overwhelming because even though the Queen of Swords has compassion, has some Cups energy within, in the end, her primary goal is to peel back the layers and get at the core of the issue and the truth of the matter. And not everybody likes that. Not everybody is a fan. of being peeled like an onion, right? Especially Leo. Okay, if this is in fact a Leo. So right now, present experience of the connection, they're still stuck. 8 of Swords. This is overthinking things. So now we have that 9 of Swords energy, the 8 of Swords energy, lots of over processing in the mental realm, not dealing with things in their emotions, wanting the happiness, wanting the emotional contentment, but not knowing their next best step forward. Not knowing their next step forward for what? For the 10 of Cups. See, Leo, this masculine knows what they want. They know where the happiness lies. They just don't know how to get there. They just can't unstuck themselves. I would say other words, but it's a PG audience. Yeah, and there they are in this perpetual juggling stance. The 2 of Pentacles. Constantly. Notice the pentacles are on that figure 8, that endless loop. They're forever weighing things, weighing options, if A then B. They're always thinking quick on their feet, trying to be ready in the moment, but they never get there because they remain stuck in their head. They're not bringing it down here into 3D. Yes. Whoo! Underneath. Devil energy. They are definitely a slave to the past, a slave to some other, whatever this 5 of Wands is we've got that 5 of Cups twice. This person is very much still working through some karma. Still working through some karma, and it's got them very stuck. Karma could be their negative karma. Listen, karma's our friend, and I'll talk about that. I'm working on some special videos for the channel that aren't really reading related, but more about twin flame community and all the lingo we use and what it all means. But karma's our friend. If you're on your path, good karma, wow, that's a good feeling. Negative karma just means we're off our path, right? We're not living to the highest and best of our soul. And I kind of feel like this masculine is stuck in a karmic pattern, a negative karmic pattern, something that they're having trouble letting go of. They have lots of regret around it. Now that karmic path can be a person, it could be a marriage, right? So here's what their regrets are about. Queen of Cups. I feel that came out in your last reading too, Leo. This Queen of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So for some of you that will matter. But for others of you, the Queen of Cups is more about high vibration love and compassion and sensitivity. And this is like the keeper of the masculine's heart, right? She holds the cup of love. And I feel as if there's some regret around that. Still more stuck energy. Hanged Man, waiting for the illumination, the enlightenment. Some downloads to come in from spirit. So that Hanged Man, Pisces energy is about delayed gratification and trying to see the situation, you know, the bigger picture from the 30,000 foot view, maybe with fresh eyes. It is a state of limbo. And for this masculine, it may feel like a sacrifice. It may feel like I want to do something about it, but I can't because of actions and things that went on in the past. Now, if this person would just turn around, they would see the 2 of Cups there. And then their whole karmic patterns may change, but they're stuck in what has gone on before, what they feel they've lost, the errors they feel they've made, and they can't see their way clear for how to change it, even though they want to. I get it. I totally get it. And I feel that's pretty normal, and you all come in the comments and say all the time that that's the case, so I know it's not like a solitary incident. It's a part of human nature. It's also a part of what, ego, and how ego wants to keep us safe, and so therefore ego fears change because it doesn't want us to get hurt, so it keeps us playing small. But our soul knows better, and that's why it keeps bubbling up under the surface. The soul knows better. Here's the feminine. Yeah, I'm not sure this is for me, but I'm moving away slowly. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving of the knights. It is all about deliberate action. It's about creating and having and operating from a plan. It's very responsible and predictable and reliable. This is someone who's thinking things through very carefully before they proceed. They are contemplating turning their back on the drama here or walking away from something that isn't serving them anymore. They may have already done that. If you are here as a feminine, some of you may have already taken that action, but I feel like it's happening in slow-mo. Yeah, definitely in slow-mo. Right? Because they're your soulmate. There's the Two of Cups. Do you see what I'm now saying? Do you see that? The Two of Cups is what's missing from the Eight. You go in search of it, you find this. So I love that the feminine is moving forward slowly because the goal is to find the soulmate. And when I say find the soulmate, they're right here. Don't get me wrong, for many of you. For some of you, maybe not. For some of you, this may be lights out and time to go and search in a whole new direction. But for others of you, it's basically saying, look, the way this has all continued to go on a loop, I can't take that anymore. That's what's not for me. I want my soulmate, and I'm going to take the action to move toward that energy. That's what I feel. Nine of Pentacles in the past, single, ready to mingle. No, I mean, it's just an energy of somebody who's very comfortable in their own skin. They attract like all kinds of things that they like and desire to themselves, with the exception of a stable love life or a lover who stays. They kind of have this perpetual singledom that they're always trying to work through, but that such such is the life of a Virgo. Doesn't have to be a Virgo, but you know what I'm saying. I'm joking. So some patience on the part of this single independent person. Temperance, Sagittarian energy there. In the Temperance card is about self-control, self-restraint, and sort of being patient in a way of like the alchemist, allowing things to come into flow so that they can transmute. It is definitely divinely guided there. You see the angel and the halo, beautiful energy of the Temperance card. But I almost feel like this feminine decided to stay single and independent, to not fight it, to not rage against the machine, and to stay in the energy of the alchemist and allow things to transmute. More Virgo, so I'm getting confirmation here. Certainly went on a solitary journey. This, I feel this feminine is the guide in this connection. A lot of wisdom here between Temperance and the Hermit. A lot of wisdom. So, you know, still on that solitary independent path, really working on self, lots of self-awareness, personal growth, self-introspection. You get where I'm going. And then you emerge, right? I know that the masculine got emerging, but then you come through your period of reclusiveness and you light the path for the twin, for others to follow. So I feel that's what happened. Yes, look underneath. Major transformation for this feminine. All of this kind of led to a period, could be for some of you a dark night of the soul. For others of you, you've come through that a transformed person. Because now we're at the Chariot. Ready to crack that whip and take off. Beautiful Cancer. I love this card. Look at the gorgeousness of that card. I love the aqua color. It doesn't even show up as well on camera as it does here. I'm a little disappointed about that, but I'm happy. I love the deck. Thank you very much. Oh, good. Now we have a King and Queen of Cups. See, wanting to move forward with someone who's emotionally available. Could be a different person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For some of you, that will be the case. But for others of you, this masculine is the keeper of your heart. And you want to move forward victoriously, but with someone, with them in the energy of being emotionally available. That's all. Very simple. Come from high vibration love. Be compassionate, sensitive, caring, and emotionally available. There's the couple. So I'm feeling the love in this connection. I feel a lot of love in this connection. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Wow, feminine wants to move forward here with someone who is not only emotionally available, but is potentially ready to settle down. King of Pentacles, masculine archetype of life partner. As Pentacles, it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I'm feeling like this feminine is ready for a king. Absolutely ready for a king. Someone emotionally available, stable, settled, or ready to settle down, grounded, responsible. Whew. And there you are, Leo, King of Wands. And so that is all she wrote. That's pretty funny. Underneath, it's almost like, what's driving us? What's in our subconscious energy field? Well, for the feminine, it's this King of Wands. Okay, so if the masculine here is the Leo, that's what I'm getting at. If not, then this King of Wands just represents someone they're highly attracted to. Could be another fire sign if you're here as a feminine Leo. But I've got 3 kings. So where is this feminine going? Quick, fast, and in a hurry? To a king. They want a king. They want the victory. Okay. Hurry up. Get going. Yes. The love of their life here. This King of Wands. The love of their life. The person that just lights them up. But they want them to come back settled and grounded and emotionally available. I'm 100% on board with that. I approve this message. Okay, moving forward, dear feminine. 6 of Swords. Hallelujah. Peace of mind. And 9 of Cups. Some tranquility for a change. Something that, leaves the feminine feeling quite content. Quite content. And there's your abundance. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Life partnership, stability, groundedness, building a life with someone. Can also just be moving forward and being content with all of your own accomplishments. So please do not misunderstand. If you are here and you're like, yep, I'm done. That's done. I'm the feminine. That's done. I'm moving forward. I see it all here. And I see very clearly what you want. And it doesn't mean that that's this person. Could be someone totally new. For others of you, you're done with the drama. And you're calling in and wanting and waiting for, and you've done all the inner work for and the transformation to be prepared for a person who's a king, not a page, and who isn't so stuck, who's ready to move forward. So I can see it both ways, Leo, and I have to give you that since it is a general reading for the collective. I'm going to pull some cards in the extended now. If this is speaking to you, I'm going to pull one card. What do you need to focus on or pay attention to? What's the issue, situation, or energy that needs most of your attention, even if you're not in communication with this person, just so you know. And then what's the block, the challenge, or the dynamic between the two of you around that issue? And then what can you do about it or expect to come of it? I'll clarify all that. We'll look at your messages to each other. What are you trying to say to each other in 5D? And then a card for you, Leo, from your higher self, spirit, or the universe. What kind of advice might your spiritual team have to offer? And then the outcome, what can you expect going forward? And if timing's a factor, it would come out there. So we'll take a look at all of that and more. The link to the extended is in the first or second sentence below in the description box. I will see you there in a second or after the holidays in a future video. Take care, Leo. Bye-bye.